Good afternoon. As England head into the semi-finals of the Euros tonight, their coach Sarina Wiegman is promising it'll be an exciting match. Following the nail-biting quarter-final against Sweden and that penalty shootout, fans just want to win and a chance to see the Lionesses defend their title in the Euros final. In their way, Italy's women, who've never won a major competition. So when that final whistle goes, it's disaster or glory that awaits. Chloe Keedy has all the build-up both here and in Switzerland.
England fans are enjoying their moment in the Swiss sun, wondering, no doubt, how long it will last. After a quarter-final that was too close for comfort, they say they're feeling optimistic. Clearly no shortage of faith in the manager to take their team all the way.
Confident. A bit nervous.
Same, yeah. It's match day now, so the nerves set in, but I can't see us playing as bad as we did against Sweden.
They're going to beat Italy. They're going to play well.
They're going to play well. They're going to be psyched up for it, aren't they?
Yeah.
They'll shorten it. We'll be loud and we'll be proud, and yeah, they'll get there. Yeah, they'll smash it.
Italy go in as the underdogs, ranked 13th in the world and playing their first semi-final for 28 years. But complacency, warns England's manager, would be a big mistake.
They'll be tough. They can play physical, and of course they have some quality players too, and so do we. So what I just said, yeah, I think it's going to be very competitive, and I hope again exciting game.
Preferably not quite as exciting as their quarter-final against Sweden, which England scraped through on penalties by the skin of their teeth. In that game, as in every game so far, the team relied on the strength of its subs, or game changers, as they prefer to be called.
They've come on, they've scored, they've made a difference, and exactly like the Euros last time, we relied so much on Alessia and Tooney coming on and changing the game at about 60-70 minutes, and it's exactly the same this year.
What the Lionesses achieved last time round inspired a generation. Their young fans at this Cumbrian summer camp will be watching closely tonight.
I think they're going to win the Euros. I hope they win this match.
I think they've been good, but they can improve a little bit.
They might well agree with that. This is a team that seems to have drawn strength from both successes and setbacks, but they'll be keen to avoid any more of those tonight. Chloe Keedy, ITV News.
And let's go to Geneva now. And as you can see, our sports editor Steve Scott is there. And England started as favourites, but they're going to need big performances tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, you're right, Charlene. They are, but they are firm favourites for a very good reason. Italy ranked 15th in the world, and England 13th in the world, rather, and England third. The last two games that they've played against each other, the Lionesses have won. Sarina Wiegman has won her last 4 semi-finals, and as Chloe said, Italy haven't been in one since 1997. But to borrow an old phrase and apply it to the Lionesses, especially as it's been in Switzerland, when they are good, they are very, very good, but when they are bad, they are horrid. And we saw some of that against Sweden, and against Sweden they were bruised and battered. Who's going to be 100% fit tonight? Who's going to be tired? Will Leah Williamson, the captain, play? What they know is that they can't afford to start like they did against Sweden, and they do that knowing that Italy did not have to go through the terrible thing that is extra time and penalties. So I think they're going to have to be at their best. They can't start like they did last time out, and any complacency, well, they will be found out.
All right, Steve, thanks very much. And finally, back to the big match and one of the Lionesses' biggest fans. Zoe Bleach spends most of her annual leave and most of her money supporting the team. But because she's a nervous flyer, she rarely goes to watch them abroad, so instead watches them from a pub very close to home. As Sally Buildup explains.
With a flag mounted outside, a clue that this is no ordinary shed in a back garden in Gravesend.
So after the 2022 Euros final, winning the competition, we built this for the 23 World Cup to watch it with friends and family.
Yes, folks, this is a shrine to women's football, built by arguably the game's #1 fan, and it gets a lot of use for all the away matches.
I don't do many away games purely because I'm not a flyer. I don't really like flying. I'm trying to force myself potentially next year to start doing it again. mainly home games that I go to.
As a physiotherapist, Zoe Bleach books her holiday around the fixtures list. No footy FOMO here.
During the Euros, we booked all the annual leave. We looked at the schedule, made sure we were off every single day, including the final. Luckily, it paid off. You see, I don't see it as a commitment, it's just a passion.
Playing football as a kid turned into a career alongside sport for Zoe, even treating an 11-year-old Chloe Kelly on a youth excellence programme.
Would never believe she would be who she is today. Not because of her ability, just because she was so quiet. Like, she wouldn't say boo to a goose, literally. So now she comes across so confident. She's very cheeky, especially with that penalty at Sweden. She's a brilliant player. So it just gives you that little bit of pride. You know, you were involved in a very tiny part of their career, but you were involved in that career.
Zoe is nervous about tonight, but has faith in the Lionesses.
They can win it. It's not going to be easy. England don't do it easy anyway, but they've just got something in them, that they've just got this fight.
Come on, England. Sally Biddulph, ITV News.